Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be my first vlog that I'm doing. I haven't upgraded my camera with the built-in microphone, but I've managed to have a recordable device running with the camera, so it will have the same effect. So today I thought we would take a ride out to Cotter. Being a Tuesday, there's probably not many wannabe racetrack riders out there today, or should I say any riders that are a hell of a lot quicker than what I am. So we will head out there, and the weather is overcast. There's no rain on the cards today, although yesterday and the day before there was quite a lot of rain, so good day to take the bike out, I think. And guys, I've put up a few videos on my YouTube channel, but I haven't had a lot of people responding with any feedback, you know, whether they like it, whether they don't like it, or what they'd like to see. So if you guys do have any ideas of what you'd like me to cover in videos, please leave me a comment or send me a message. I'm on Facebook, on Motor Rider Australia, and on Instagram as well. But enjoy today's ride, and of course my first vlog. The good old trams. I always used to get stuck at these lights when I used to come through here on my motorbike, because I would never somehow trigger the sensor on the path. So I'd be sitting there for bloody ages, rolling back and forward, and nothing would happen. But they've either upgraded the sensitivity on it, or I've managed to hit it in the right spot each time. I don't know, do you guys have any issues on your motorbike when you're coming up to a set of lights, whether it stays red and you're the only one at the set of lights? I've had that a few times. Someone did actually tell me to stay left on the sensors, but I always park up in the middle of the sensor now, and that seems to work a lot more better. I must say the temperatures in Canberra today are quite nice. They're hitting the mid-20s. It was in the early 30s last week, but that sort of dropped a bit, but the temperature's actually pretty good. Alright, we got a school zone, so 40 k's. And they usually have speed cameras along here as well, just parked up nicely by the trees, so you sort of can't see them. Oh, of course I'm doing 44. I must say it's interesting doing a vlog, and I've watched quite a few vlogs as well, especially from the Daily Ride. He does a good job doing his vlogs, but I have to say, when you're actually doing the vlog itself, you're thinking about, okay, what am I going to talk about next? What do the listeners want to hear? And you find your mind sort of starts wandering while doing the vlog. But I guess for me it's just about enjoying the ride and you know, showing you guys around Canberra at the same time, and also asking you guys you know, like I said before, what you guys want to talk about or watch or want me to cover and that sort of thing. Now what I might do from here is speed up the video a little bit so it's just not as boring, and then when we start hitting the Cotter, I'll play it back as normal for you. So until then guys, we will chat very soon. Welcome back. We are venturing left onto Cotter Road, where there's some nice roads and some nice scenery to view while we enjoy the ride. There's a lot of push bike riders that like to come out here as well, and it'd be a tough challenge for them because there's some steep hills on the Cotter. Look at those mountains out there. I must say I haven't been out the Cotter for a while actually. When I first got my bike, I used to come out to the Cotter nearly every weekend just for a ride, and I reckon it's good for you know, people either getting back into motorcycling or even learner riders to come out to the Cotter. Obviously not the weekend though, because there's quite a few people that do come out on the Cotter, and there's quite some fast riders out here, and that can be a bit of a put off if you're a learner rider. But it's a good area to come out and practice your turning and the freedom you get from just having open roads and good views. It can be a confidence builder, that's for sure. Come on, mate. So you get these wide bends like this where you can just go around. And I do notice actually some of these roads don't actually have a speed limit as well. So you've got to use a lot of judgment with taking these corners. So if you're a learner rider, just take it easy. And you know, as there was a mini interview with Al from the Daily Ride, and one of the best quotes he could have come up with is "ride your own ride." And you know, riding your own ride is about not trying to be as fast as what anyone else is. Just ride your own ride. Take your time. You know, learn the twists. The road conditions as well is another thing to take in when you're riding. But if you are in a group ride with other people, just ride your own ride. You know, it's not a race. You're not trying to be first. You're trying to enjoy the ride with a group of people. Is basically what it is. So yeah, look at the views out there. Beautiful views. Of course, just missing the beach, but still, that's a beautiful view. But yeah, Al from the Daily Ride said it perfectly about riding your own ride. So you know, get out, have fun, take your time. It's not a race. You're there to enjoy your bike. I think by the end of this, by the end of my petrol tank is about 3/4 full. So by the end of that, it'll be time for me to clean and re-oil the chain. So I'll put another video up doing that. The last time I did that, the SD card shit itself, and I lost quite a lot of footage. So hopefully that won't happen again, and we can do a video on that. What a lovely day to be riding. The wind's very low as well. And guys, put up your experience of, if you've been out to the Cotter before, put your experience up in the posts. Let me know what your thoughts are about group riders, and you know, whether you're a learner or an experienced rider. You know, everyone's opinion's valid. Being a Tuesday today, it's not even busy out here, which is good. I mean, good for experienced riders, good for learner riders, and good just to get out of the house as well, which is exactly what I'm doing because I got work this afternoon. There's another push bike rider getting it in. And we just want to be mindful of them because they can come out towards the middle of the road as well, so we'll give this guy a bit of room just in case. And there's some other riders on the other side of the road. The old accelerator hand gets a bit numb, but I think it's because I'm a tall person leaning down on the bike. So this bend here is a wide bend, and it does say 35 kilometers. There was a speed sign on that one. So you guys just want to take it easy around this corner. Throttle control is another one to look up when it comes to riding around the Cotter, or actually anywhere in general that's got a lot of bends, but your throttle control is a must. Now here we have a one-way bridge, which is obviously controlled by a set of traffic lights. And it's nice just to go slow, especially when there's no traffic around, and just to absorb some of the views. Very nice and calming. So up here on the right hand side is where we're actually taking this ride, which is where a lot of the people go, because a lot of the twisties start here. And this is at the Brindabellas. We're heading to the Brindabellas. But there was a lot of twisty rides through here. As mentioned before, your brake control and your throttle control is a must when you're going through these twisties. You've also got to make sure that you watch the quality of the road that you're riding on as well, because as you can see there's a lot of stones around. There could be small gravel that's fallen from the top there onto the road, and if you're going around a corner and you don't see it, it could be catastrophic. So you just want to make sure you watch the road as you're going around. hate that when you've got an itchy nose and you're riding. Now, I'm no way at all going as fast as a lot of people do on this Cotter Road ride, but there was a time where I'd come out here and I'd try and I'd basically not ride my own ride, if that makes sense. I'd do the complete opposite. I would be with you know, 2 or 3 other guys, and I'll be trying to keep up with them, and they obviously had come out here quite a lot of times and are more experienced than me. We're just going to do a stop off here too, by the way. This is where I saw an emu the last time I was here. But yeah, I wasn't riding my own ride, and I was just trying to keep up with them. They were way ahead of me, so I thought maybe I'm going too slow. But the reality of it is they were obviously on faster bikes than what I was, and they were probably more experienced than what I was as well. But there was one time I was coming around the corner, around a bend, and I actually was going way too fast, and I actually went over the white line. Now, had there been a car coming around the other way, it would have been see you later me, and it wouldn't have been good. So you know, a big lesson from there is, as I said before earlier in the ride your own ride. Don't try and catch up with the other people. Anyway, we're going to stop off here for a bit. I might take some scenery footage, and then we'll get back to going up to around the bend up there. So until then, we'll see you guys shortly. Alright, so taking a couple of shots in the video for you guys, which I'll put up. So we are now going to head up that way there and take you guys for the ride. You can actually see the road out this way is a little bit more rougher than the road that we came in on. And this is one reason why you guys need to, well, in my opinion, you need to just focus on the conditions out here when you're riding as well. nice bend, this one. This area here, which is the U area village, there's been write-ups in the paper about a lot of motorcycles hooning past this area, especially with the loud exhaust that we have on our bikes. Some of them can hear it quite late at night, early in the mornings and stuff, but you know, you've got to ride to the conditions out this way, especially in this area here. Good old Winterbattle Road. Quiet on the roads. Look at that view. There you have it, guys. This is what they call dead end road, because they haven't yet built the road. But this area here is where you'll see a lot of 4x4 vehicles and off-road motorbikes. They head out and they carry on through there. So I had a good ride today. Really enjoyed just getting out of the house and feeling the wind and getting into the road and the twisties. And we're going to leave the video here anyway. I'm going to head back. I've got work this afternoon. But as I said, guys, like the video, share the video. Please put a comment on what you guys thought of this ride, and also let me know for the experienced riders and the learner riders out there if you've been out to Cotter and what your experience was. Also let me know what you want to see for future videos. Until then, have a good day and we will see you soon. Thanks, guys.